Hi, I'm MadMorph. Welcome to the video. In this one, I'll be dating 4 guys and 1 woman as I go speed dating and try to find the love of my life. This is, of course, however, an interactive movie game. I'm not actually going dating, and I'm going to be playing as Misha, who is a lovely young woman living in London, and we'll be seeing how these dates go. A bunch of different characters. I'll be meeting Jake, Bash, the absolutely awful Ty, Lucas, and Hazel. So let me know in a comment right now who you think I'm going to end up picking, and enjoy the video. Please do hit like and subscribe for more gaming playthroughs, previews and reviews on this channel, and enjoy the video. It's Misha time. It's time to meet the lads. Misha, 27, height 5'2", short. Hey shorty. Let's pick a picture. That's a cute one. That's a cute one. It's time for the first date. Jake! Class in session. A student, a nerd.
Hey.
Hey.
A teacher.
I'm a hugger. Should we hug?
so am I.
Yeah. Okay.
Teacher vibes.
I'm Jake.
Misha, I think I might have crinkled your shirt a bit back there.
No, I don't think you did. Okay, so quick story. My grandmother buys me a birthday gift every year, and she likes to get me a shirt, and this is a vintage 2013.
No way.
Yeah, I'm a teacher and clearly too busy to buy my own clothes. So, do you have any birthday traditions?
Oh, I don't know if I can compete with that shirt. Grandma clearly knows her drip.
Hey, she's got good taste.
I'm confused what happened there in that interaction. She thought she had creased his shirt and then pointed it out, and he's like, nah, it's vintage. I don't understand. That's a thing? This is a thing? I'm confused. Oh god, and I keep forgetting what they were asking me. What am I saying yes or no to? Was it about, do you like fashion? Wasn't it? I'm so confused. Yeah, just agree. Just if it was a real situation and I forgot what was being said, I'd just be like, yeah, sure.
I actually do have a tradition. My granddad always buys me a jumper on my birthday.
Oh, traditions.
You love a jumper?
But he's colourblind, so... But instead of seeing the colours differently, he sees them all the same. It's called,
Trigonometry.
Snap.
This speed dating business is such like an interesting format.
Yeah, I think so. I actually don't get out too often. School's quite full on, so...
Summer holidays, though.
Exactly. You speed dated before, if that's a verb?
Oh, you're going to mark me on this day, aren't you?
No,
It's
I
our
won't
first
do that, actually,
time
of course
speed
not.
dating. It's our first time.
I haven't speed dated before.
Okay.
Just use apps and trying to meet people the old-fashioned way.
Has anyone ever
Me
done
too.
speed dating?
I don't normally do this type of thing, but I kind of thought, hey, why not enlist the help?
You're investing in your own happiness. I love that for you.
Yeah, I love that for me too.
I love that for you.
What is most important to you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm glad you added that last part. I'm not sure we're ready for politics
Yeah.
just yet. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes? Well, maybe I'd be so bold to say...
Do you think Derek's going to be a secret date here too?
For love?
Oh no, he said he
about
wasn't
you?
interested. I thought he might be bi.
Was that too much?
No, I mean, it's honest.
That would have been
Nothing
good
else, I'm
though.
honest.
Good to know.
What do you look for? Looks or brains? In a relationship? Don't know yet. How do you not know yet? You're 27, Misha. Are you looking for looks or brains? It's got to be brains. It's got to be brains. I mean, both, preferably. But if I'm only taking one here, then it's got to be, you know, let's have a conversation, right? Right? If anyone wants to say looks, by the way, feel free to debate away in the chat.
I want...
No judgment.
Good conversation. Someone who can challenge me intellectually.
I think it's reasonable to expect stimulating conversation from someone you're spending time with.
You have? It was fun?
Now, as
Nice.
for the challenge part, so I gave the kids a pop quiz today. That's it.
Did you do this with all the ladies?
Oh,
Isn't
no.
that obvious?
Getting the test, mate.
No, I'm kidding. I don't do it very often.
He does it every time. Mate, this is worse than the riddles. This is giving me a pop quiz. Go for it.
Sure, if we have enough time.
Enough for a quick fire true or false round?
Okay.
Okay, great. Question 1. There is no word in the English language that rhymes with orange.
Blorange. Dorange.
False.
False? Yeah. Incorrect.
Door
Orange is
hinge.
unrhymable. All right, second question. The Caribbean island of Aruba is part of Portugal.
Geography.
False. The island belongs to the Netherlands, right?
Correct. Okay, third question. There are 14 bones in the human foot.
And there's... I just would ruin everything with stupid, lewd jokes. I will... Sure, man. Bones.
True.
Ooh, incorrect. It's actually 28 bones in each foot.
You delivered that incorrect
That's a lot
with
of bones.
far too much glee that
I guess those weren't your area of
you feel
expertise.
smarter than me.
That's you being nice. It was a shocker, Jake.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You'd be bottom set.
And that's why I'm looking for someone with brains.
Yeah.
1 minute to go. 1 minute warning.
So what else do you do with yourself, Jake, besides date randoms?
I like to read a lot. It's it's one of my favourite hobbies.
Air quotes, nice. I picked up a book in my time.
Favourite genre?
Oh, finishing with a toughie.
Yeah. Could determine our entire future together.
Favorite
No pressure.
genre? Crime, young adult, erotic. She's like, young adult, but also with a side of erotic. I like reading Twilight. Crime. I feel like he's going to judge us if we say crime. He's going to think we're just one of these true crime girlies listening to podcasts and reading crime books. Young adult, nothing wrong with it. What would you even say is like young adult? Kind of all of that sort of series when they were making everything into films, like Hunger Games and stuff is what I would think is like young adult, right? Those kinds of middle, like fantasy franchisey kind of vibey ones. And also like erotic is like, what are you talking? Are you talking smut? Are you talking like, you know, you're reading some classic literature that's just a bit flowery, you know, Jake? What are we talking about here? God, I feel like all three of these he's going to judge us on, and that's just because I'm immediately feeling judged by him because of the quiz. Oh, God. What should we say? Do the erotica? Go all in? We feel like we need to save it in some way, and I want to see how he responds to it.
I'm a huge fan of erotic fiction.
Really?
You didn't have to say huge fan.
Is that something you're keen on? Or?
You know, it's not something that I've tried reading before, but if you're into it, I'll give it a go.
Bit of role play. Do women look for that when they find out that you're a teacher?
No. No, they don't. Actually.
Misha, you're ruining it.
I wouldn't be into it even if they did. Right.
And that is time, ladies and gents.
Okay, well, it was over a bit too soon.
It was.
Listen, I'd love to be able to contact you.
Oh, yeah, what's your socials?
I'm not actually on socials. I don't even have a smartphone.
Oh, saving this news for the end of the day. Nice.
Do you think that's a green flag or a red flag if someone said that to you?
Old school.
I see what you did there. Okay. Right.
Because I saw this TikTok about
Bye.
someone, like, if they're not on Instagram or something and have no socials, like, massive red flag, they're probably a psycho killer and all this, but I feel like it's a green flag if someone was like, oh, I have zero interest in social media. I'd be like, good for you.
Hello,
Hey. I'm Misha.
I'm Bash, here for the interview.
Bash, this one was a good one.
You got that healthy beach glow.
Really? What's a holiday?
Oh, that's sad. I just got back from a stag do.
Nice. What did you get up to today?
Just played some five-a-side football with the boys. Yeah, pretty knackered.
I just went to the supermarket, did the weekly shop.
Do you still do that in person? I do it all online now, it's easy.
Yeah, of course, I've got to squeeze my fruits.
Why do you need to squeeze the fruits? What do you need to know about them? The names? Hi, I'm Lenny. I'm a lemon.
That actually is a good name for a lemon, though.
Lenny, shut up, mate. Get him a gin and tonic.
Oh, lemons and G&Ts. That's ballsy.
Don't tell me you're a lime girl.
We're rivals.
That's a problem.
So, your name?
What about it?
Well, it's got to be a nickname, right?
Yeah, everyone needs a nickname.
So what's the story?
It's a long story.
Condense it?
No, it's a long story. Leave it.
Oh, don't leave me guessing. At least give me some options.
You're an option.
So are you.
Yeah, fair.
Ban R, ban R. Oh, really? So many people saying it's red flag, red flag. No smartphone, red flag for sure. I mean, some people don't like smartphones, though. This world today, let me tell you. I definitely held on to my brick phone for a really long time when smartphones first came out. Matrix phone, banana phone. Loved that phone. The old Nokias, you know? But, anyway. Move on.
This is your halfway warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. I know, it flies, doesn't it?
So have you got any nicknames?
No,
But it would be
my
weird if
name is
someone now
already
was like,
sort of a
"Oh, I
nickname,
don't."
Apparently. It means Michael in
smartphone.
Russian.
Michael. I knew someone called Michael once. He nicked my girlfriend in year 6.
I'm sure she could choose for herself.
Can I call you Mike? Have you got any real nicknames then?
God, no one's ever asked me about nicknames before.
Well, I am honoured to be the first.
Make one up, Misha.
So come on, I ain't got all night.
My mate Ryan calls me Muggy Misha. I apparently mug him off a lot.
In the blue corner, the biggest rocket here tonight, Muggy Misha!
You practiced that in front of the mirror, didn't you?
100%. So, did you do any exercise during lockdown?
Oh, seamless.
I'm just trying to keep the chat moving forward.
Ugh, lockdown. It's dragging it up a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a weird time, wasn't it?
Yes, weak chat, no. I feel like they're having some really good banter here, so we're going to come back with that's weak chat. Let's step it up a bit, Bash. We've got 3 minutes left. Give me a chatter.
That's all you've got.
What was wrong with that? What do you want me to ask you about? You lockdown sex, or you lockdown dog walking, or you lockdown shopping, or...
Ding, 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 we have a winner.
Sold to the guy with the average chat. Uncool, uncool.
Some may say he's redeemed himself.
What are we doing? What is this?
We should stop.
I probably should. Let's stop us. So that stag do I mentioned, yeah? It was in Turin, in Estonia.
Tallinn, Estonia?
Yes, knowledge.
Stag capital of Europe, right?
So we had to see what all the hype was about. The second night was an absolute madness, okay? We were all in these morph suits, right? And
big fans of mine.
bikini. By 5 p.m, he was absolutely battered. But after a little tactical vomit, we were ready to go to the club.
I don't want to know, keep listening. I mean, I don't want to know, but also I wouldn't be rude enough to interrupt your story, and you seem to be very interested and very proud of it, so carry on.
It was the best night any of us had ever had. Drinks were flowing, there were back-to-back bangers on the playlist, all the lads, they were all together.
That's great.
I would be instantly not interested.
This bird takes a liking to the groom, wants to go back to his room.
No freaking way he didn't.
Don't worry, Big Bad Bash was there to intercept the potential disaster.
No, it's not exactly encouraging for a happily married life, is it?
Yeah, we all had a big old heart-to-heart with him the morning after about it. That's all we can do as his mates, you know? In my mind, cheating is absolutely unacceptable. And his wife-to-be, she deserves better.
The heart of gold.
Which is commendable on your part.
I have to have some principles, don't I?
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
I also
So we'll be
100%
wrapping
wouldn't
up
believe
very
it.
soon.
It's
Seems
such
like
a
you might be drawing to a
convenient
close.
story.
You sick of me already?
Definitely. You
Listen, we
still
sat him
remember?
down and we told
Oh,
him,
yeah.
you don't do that,
What
right?
about you?
You didn't answer me properly.
What more do you want from me?
I don't know, some more detail? Names, maybe?
Nope, no names necessary.
Wait, no names necessary, no yes? What are we saying? What are we... Oh my god. I don't think I would survive a bloody speed date. I have to keep asking what the last thing they said was. Eat a pretzel, buy some time. Help. What was the question? What are we saying? Sorry, Bash, I was off in my head thinking about how that story is probably completely made up to manipulate me into liking you. I'll just say yes again.
I may have seen a few hotties.
Yeah? Alright, show me. Oh, don't be like that.
That what?
She's trying to make me jealous.
Trying.
Oh, whatever, man.
And your time is
Oops.
up for that day. Gents, you'll be moving along to your next table.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It wasn't. What's your socials?
Yes, we should stay in touch. It's at Big Bash 123.
Oh, you need a better handle.
You love it.
Ugh.
See you in my DMs, bye.
Bye.
Did you know we're matching?
Not really.
See that?
The fact that I know every single one of you would love him in real life. Next.
Hey.
Hey, you good?
Yeah, I'm Misha.
I'm Ty.
You're not drinking?
No, bikes and alcohol don't go together.
True. Oh. Sorry, it's a pandemic hangover.
You're an elbow bumper.
Oh.
I'm a frontline worker, so I've had to deal with a lot of COVID patients directly.
Well, that makes sense. Why you be careful. Seriously though, you guys have been amazing. I don't know what we'd all do without the NHS.
So, Ty, what do you do with your days?
This and that.
Just
Oh.
nice helmet.
It's a bit inappropriate.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I hate ya. The helmet on the thing was bad enough as it is. Everything's going wrong here, okay? Let's be honest. That walking in with the helmet, plonking it on the table like that, your chat so far, the look on your face, the hair, the shirt, everything about you, your demeanour, it's off, and I'm gonna confront you on it.
Go on, tell me. It's not going to kill you. Unless you're part of some, like, mafia ring, in which case blink twice.
I'm just not into the whole interrogation thing.
You being serious?
I am.
Oh, shit, okay.
Clear is kind.
Huh? What did I interrogate? I said, nice helmet. What? What are you doing?
I feel like you're trying to manage my reactions.
Yeah. You do you.
That was his phone ringing.
You okay over there?
What is this date?
Yeah, I'm just checking some work emails.
This and that, right?
Oh, asking about his job. Okay, I see. Ow. Well, sounds fun, right? Thank you for the 12 months, 1 year, happy anniversary.
And
These two aren't going to be
your
having a
time
happy
is
anniversary anytime
up
soon.
For that day, gents.
See ya.
Yeah, bye.
You dodged a bullet there, Misha. Yo, how do you even make that date go well? There'd have to be some pretty hidden depths to that guy to save that one. Imagine going to speed dating and just acting like an absolute...
Can I?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Have you been waiting long?
No, I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Oh, sorry. I've only just finished work, you see, so it takes me a minute to recalibrate.
I get that. For my out-of-hours
Cute.
time, I volunteer at a charity shop. I started doing it at school and just never really stopped.
Oh, that's really good. That's amazing.
Do you do anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, when I get the free time to, yeah, I will give out as much as I can. I mean, not in person like you. Basically, I'll offer my coding expertise and help charities, update their websites.
He's
really
a
cool.
nerd.
I am a freelance computer engineer. That's what I do. And because of that, my work hours are just all over the place.
Tell me about it.
What's your living situation? Do you have any flatmates?
I actually live on my own, which, to be honest, I love. Antisocial, though. I don't know if you found this, but as you get older, there's just harder and smaller avenues of making friends because everyone's already found their clique, So I suppose things like this are amazing for that.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you afford to live on your own?
Something I was working on just did well, so. And I decided, yeah, I'm gonna get myself a place. I deserve it, and the rest is history. What about you? Do you
Computers.
prefer to live on your own or with people?
I've tried both. I worked away for a bit and they put me up.
Oh, that's a really good way of experiencing being on your own, I suppose.
He's the next Mark Zuckerberg, baby. I like that he's got a little blue drink. I like that he's like this simple little nerd, and he's like, "Oh, just recalibrating coming from work, sorry." And he's got look at my little blue drink there, bit of colour, bit of zhuzh, bit of pizzazz in my glass, you know. Just a bit of fun, that drink in it. Tastes like blueberries. I like that. Live alone or sharing? Alone. We're alone. We're like you. We're just like you, buddy.
I thought I'd be really scared of living alone, but actually it's the best. I can walk around naked whenever I want.
Oh.
Yeah. I think for me, sometimes it can get quite lonely, especially if I don't like make plans much.
You should make some more plans then.
I'm here now, aren't I? You know, I've been looking forward to this all week, and I'm glad I'm here.
I get that. The last couple of years have been tough, but I'm grateful that we went through it when we had video calling.
Exactly. I mean, and that wouldn't have been possible without technology.
It's taking over the world.
So are you aware of the synchronicity then? That's when AI will eventually surpass mankind. You know, robots ruling the world and all that. If you could say yes or no to that happening, what would you say?
You're planning it, aren't you? You're planning it. Look at you looking at me. You're planning it. Is that what you're coding away in your bedroom, eh? You seem to be questioning my loyalty to the machines, sir. Are you a real person? Are you a robot in there? Is that what that blue drink is? Is it cooling liquid, eh? Actually, what would you say to it, guys? Should we have machines and technology run the world and rule everything in AI and just make everyone's job easier and all be on sort of a universal income and, you know, let it do all the jobs and we just chill? Do you trust them? I tell you what, I'm on board with the machines. I'd have me a robot butler. Yes, I would.
Surely robots already run the world. I mean, like 30% of tasks are done by computers.
Exactly. What a statistic. It's exciting, isn't it?
You're not scared?
No, it's the future, isn't it?
This exact conversation came up when I was over at my siblings recently, and we were talking about it, and I was like the only one on board with technology. So I was like, you guys would even have a droid in this room right now that could, you know, make you a coffee or a sandwich or anything, and everyone was like, no, don't trust them. I was like, okay.
I'm terrified.
Honestly, you don't need to be terrified.
Can you imagine walking into a bar and not being able to tell who's a robot and who's real?
I mean, I feel like that anyway in life, so, yeah.
This is your halfway warning, guys. That is 3 minutes to go, 180 seconds. Couldn't tell you how many milliseconds.
Oh, really? What's the time?
You're wearing a watch, yet you still checked your phone.
You're right. Hands up, I must be a phone addict and a laptop addict and a tablet junkie, so...
Oh, the full set.
It's still
You
just
wondering
nice
about
to wear a
me?
watch sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone should be asked this on a first date.
Why? So you know how distracted someone's going to be when you're trying to talk to them.
Did we give her an interest in tech? I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. We did charity, we did spirituality and arts. Damn it. Yes, we like tech though. Let's pretend.
Okay, so I am addicted to my phone, but...
Here comes the excuse.
No, it's a generational thing. I mean, we grew up with our phones. I mean, they're like part of us. They're essential tools for our daily routines.
I could not agree more. You know, we are just so immersed in technology, people don't even realise it. We are constantly interacting with it, and it goes far beyond just phones.
Oh, yeah, I mean, GPS, search engines. My God, I'd be useless without all of that.
And take contactless payments, for example. That has completely revolutionised the whole social economics of how we buy things. For example, back a day, you would have to pull out your wallet, get some coins out, and pass it to the cashier, whereas I can now just go boop, and it's paid for like that. So I'd say
You
these
guys aren't
things
taking
here
out your
are
wallets
definitely-
anymore? I feel like a time traveler sometimes. I guess we'll listen. It's his special interest. Let him talk. Let him go on about it. So would you guys not, if next week, right, someone comes out with an affordable house droid, it's like a Detroit droid, and it will take care of all of your chores. Okay, this is the conversation that came up, part of it, when we were talking for a bit. It will take care of all of your chores for you. It will cook for you, clean for you, take care of your place. Place will be spotless or however clean you want it to be. It's taking care of your pets. It's doing the food. It's doing the litter. It's doing everything. You can have a conversation with it on like a sort of limited, the same way you would like with an Alexa or a Siri. Like, hey, what's the thing with the thing? And it's like, yes, it's yes. Would you get it? Just like take price out of the equation. You're offered it. It comes out. They're like, we'll put this in your home for you. You getting it? You getting it? Or you not getting it? Yeah, no.
The quickest way to buy things at the moment. I actually invented a smart band myself.
What's that?
So you know hairbands? You know how they've got that little metal connector bit? I've took a microchip with the same kind of contactless software and I've put it into it. So you can tie your hair up with it and you just have it around your wrist, and with that you could pay for something, and it's not as, you know, flashy as something like this, so it's inconspicuous.
Yeah, do your driving
That's a
for
pretty
you.
genius idea.
Thank you.
Have you released any of them?
I made a few prototypes of the device, and then what I did was I reached out to a big tech company and sold the patent.
So that's a pretty big deal.
Rich.
Oh my God, are you loaded?
I'm signed up to NDAs, you know, so legally I can't. I just really legally shouldn't have told you. I've just told you, you know, so I can't.
Secret safe with me.
Thank you.
1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute.
He's
Your
cute, but
final
I would
minute,
also just, in
and
my
we have to
suspicious
wrap it
mind,
up.
be thinking you still live in your mum's
This has
basement,
been
don't you?
an interesting date.
Oh, no, I haven't offended you in anything I've been talking about.
No, not at all. And I hope I haven't offended you.
I'm still here, aren't I?
I mean, not for much longer. We should make the last 60 seconds count.
Okay. I read somewhere that extroverts deal with these kind of situations a lot better than introverts. So, would you say you're more extrovert or introvert?
Good question.
And you're not allowed to say both.
Come on.
Cheat. In life, people either favour one side of the spectrum over the other.
What are you, an introvert or an extrovert, guys? I feel like Misha is actually, she's giving extrovert, but we're going to say introvert because I want us to like match with him. And we're kind of like half answering like as us as a group as well. And we're more introverts in here. But I feel like this character gives extrovert. He's clearly introverted. Getting like friendship vibes though. There's like they're getting on, but I'm not sure if they as people match. But I think he's sweet. Seems sweet enough. But let's go intro.
I'm definitely an introvert. Just the idea of someone new sitting there and me having to talk to them makes a tiny bead of sweat drip down my armpit.
Oh my gosh, same. Like, this top under here is going in the bin when I get home.
I wondered what that smell was.
Misha.
Of course not, I'm joking.
Oh, man. I am so bad at reading when people are making a joke or being serious. I really can't tell. I'm probably not the best match, are we?
And your time is.
I feel like he's
up
on
for
the
that
spectrum
day.
because he's also
Gents,
mentioned
the date
spectrums
is
3
awaiting.
times. And I'm
Don't
like,
worry,
this
you
is
No, I
cluing
didn't.
it in.
Me too. Stay in touch?
Which
Yeah,
could be
if you
his
want.
follow-up, like his second date.
My handle is @thebandcoder.
Unique handle. I'll hit you up.
Thank you. And, bye, Misha.
Ah, what a cute goodbye. Oh, little fist pump. Very happy with himself. End of the night. That wasn't all the dates. What? Is this our final one?
No way. What are the chances?
From the podcast?
The miserable millennial book club.
Yeah.
So, are you
down
in for
to
this
sleep.
speed dating thing?
Oh, I'm just waiting for my mate to finish. Yeah. You?
I prefer to do things solo.
Reading at a bar seems like a new one.
Well, considering all the coffee shops are shut, I don't really have a choice.
Hey up, love, you sound like you're from up north. Oh. I would ruin all of my dates with the first line. Oh, God. I wouldn't be able to resist. I'd be like, actually, I used to do voice acting for a monkey from up north in the Animal Crossing series. Monty. You look like a Monty. You're like a female Monty in a red beret. Get you a drink? She's already gone. She's out the door. Bloody hell. Blew another one. Wait, what did you ask me? Sorry, I gotta stop doing bits in my head whilst I'm trying to find love here. Yes.
I'm the same, actually. I like taking myself out for a meal or a spa day or a weekend away.
Or a spa weekend away.
Mate, stop.
I'm Hazel, by the way.
Nisha.
My absolute favourite thing to do solo, which I totally recommend, is go to the cinema. You can lean back, switch your phone off for a few hours, and just...
Cinema on your own's dope.
Seems like a great mode of self-care.
I just love my films, mate. Like, if you were to go, what would you watch?
Alone?
Alone? On a date? Whatever.
God, I don't ever go to the cinema alone.
Not a
Alright,
comedy
what genre would you pick?
or a horror, but maybe a thriller. God, a comedy has to... When was the last time you went to a comedy at the cinema? Like, to bother to go to the cinema has to be a cinema film. Like, it's got to be something where you think, oh, I want to see that in the cinema. Like, the last time I was tempted was probably for Avatar, and I never managed to get out to see it, but it's like, you want that spectacle, because it's so expensive anyway, and then you just want it to be something where it's like, oh, you get the extra music, it's loud, it's like a big screen, so maybe horror thriller, but comedy, I just wouldn't, like, I just would wait for it to come to streaming now, I think, you know?
I really love horrors and thrillers.
Not like psychological and supernatural stuff.
Yeah, like stuff that gets under your skin.
But you're not
Good
a
night,
serial
Ginger.
killer,
Have a
are
good
you?
weekend.
I mean, you're the one who spoke to me.
It's not
Jesus.
funny!
I'd leave
Oh,
instantly.
I am so sorry. I meant that with affection.
I better not make you mad then.
Do you know how easily
So?
I jump scare?
How was the speed dating?
It was fun. Unpredictable, but yeah, fun.
Did you meet anyone sexy?
Is that word still in circulation?
Probably not, but I think I might bring it back. Why not?
It is up north. They're about 30 years behind, I think. Sure. Yeah?
Yeah, I guess I met a few sexies that were.
That's great.
Yeah, it's nice to feel that way, isn't it?
That fresh chemistry feeling. Yeah, it's been a while since I felt that too.
Yeah, you should try it sometime.
but dead sexy.
That really isn't my style.
Speed dating.
Not this kind of speed dating.
Right.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go.
That poor horse voice must be ruined.
Yeah, it's the last date of the night, so I'll be off to meet Ryan soon.
In that case, let's get you a drink.
Where is our last date,
Two for
though?
one until the event ends, so that gives you about 2.5 minutes as of now.
Why did we not get a last date? I know this is our last date, but why did we not get a thing? Oh my god, I spoke over you again. I'm so sorry. What? Yes or no? I need a subtitle up here for the last thing that happened. Are we saying yes to a drink? I want this to be a potential thing. Is this yes? What am I doing? Is it yes? Yes. Yes to get a drink. Okay.
Oh, hell's bells, let's do it.
Yeah? I'll order. A couple of G&Ts, it'll be quick.
You can't pick on someone for saying sexy like it's out of date and then say hell's bells, Misha.
Oh, I think we could do better with what little time we've got. Shots?
Shots. Let's do it. Excuse me? What is it? Salt, lemon first?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Oh, no, not that either.
Cheers.
So, Hazel. So, Hazel, I know what you do for fun, but what do you do for work?
Oh, no. See, this is why I didn't lead with this. Okay, so I do HR. Just your very basic, boring 9 to 5.
Explains why you're such a people person, though.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
I like how it's
Already?
not
You know what I miffed about? How come Ryan got an extra date to me?
Well,
a
we can call
date,
this
but you have
speed
this,
date
yeah.
if you want.
I didn't know that was an option.
It is.
Dun, 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 dun. It is a date.
Why not? I mean, we are abiding by time restrictions and everything.
Annoyingly. I wish we had longer. Do you want to keep in touch and maybe we can hang out sometime?
At that point, I break
much as I
into a
love
Louis
doing things
Armstrong
solo, I would
impression
really
and
love
start
partnering
singing "We
crime
Have All the Time in the World."
Someone take your pics of social media and all that.
Yeah, it's more of a PA role, really.
Something inside me wants to ruin everything all the time. She's already out the door. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. Just say yes.
I'd love to.
And that is time, everyone. Hopefully see you at the next one.
Well, you don't want to keep Ryan waiting. At Hazel X1. You can hit me up there.
Got it. Bye, Hazel.
Yeah. See you
Oh,
soon.
it's gonna be hard to choose our dates.
Enjoy that book.
Come on, spill the beans. How do they go?
Okay.
Yeah, you're not
So
feeling the
Ty
beret.
Came in his motorcycle leathers, holding his helmet. He is what you would call a bad boy.
He sounds like it was a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't think we exactly gelled. I think we're from slightly different worlds.
I feel like you're doing all right without him.
I think so. I'm going to keep my good girl image for a bit longer.
He was not a
You
bad
hang on
boy.
that
He
image
was
as long as you
just
can. It won't last long, but you know.
an ass.
Oh my gosh, there was Hazel,
Okay.
who I met at the bar by accident. We were reading exactly the same book. We had the same interests. She was really fun. She wasn't even meant to be there.
So she hadn't signed up for it?
No, she was just in the bar.
Okay. So she sounds like it went well.
It went really surprisingly well.
Okay, nice. I'm liking Hazel.
Hazel could maybe progress to date too.
You think so?
I think so.
Again, it feels like meeting someone
Bash.
naturally like
Firstly,
that would
he's
be
called
much
Bash.
better.
Which tells you everything you need to know. Do you know what? He was really charming. He had really great banter.
In a good way, yeah?
In a really good way. He had a slightly funny haircut, but we'll let him have that.
So, do you think there could be another date?
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Jake was really lovely. He was a teacher. He had some nice shirts.
So he's a nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. He's so sweet.
I actually
There'll
really
be a
want to know
second
what
date.
Jake's story
Yeah, I
is,
could.
Yeah?
Yeah.
but mostly
That sounds
because he
lovely.
seemed
So that was Lucas.
sublime.
He was a coder. He was super intelligent. I didn't understand half of what he said, but he was really lovely.
Okay, okay, so maybe you might see him again?
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Okay, nice. So, Misha, what's gonna happen next?
All
have a
right,
few options.
I need your
Well,
help.
remember what we said? You need to make the first move. Send them a message.
Okay.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Okay.
So what about you? Tell me about your speed dating.
I love their friendship so much. So cute. Okay, we have to pick. Oh, I get to look at their profiles. Oh, I can't look at Jake's because it's. Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh, no. Okay, I see how this is a red flag now. So we're choosing. Wait. Hang on. What's his name? I can't choose with the teacher? Wait. No, Jake was the teacher. Oh yeah, so okay, so I failed the bad boy date. I see. Oh, what do you think? Is Jake actually gonna is that actually gonna turn out to be something that he doesn't have the socials where it's like red flag business? Or I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of story there. Let's have a look. Bash, 7 posts, 2,000 views, 300 followers. Oh dear. Oh dear, Bash. Oh god, that's what we're going with, is it, mate? Alright then. Hello! Dead wicked, that is. Okay. And there's mates, more drinks, more alcohol. Now that's a winner, to be fair. That's the one, Bash. Put that right at the top. Pin that one. Pin that one. No, that's weird. You're trying to do the grey sweatpants, but it's not the position. It's not the position, Bash. Come on, mate. You look weird sat there on that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Delete it. Sharoni, get rid of that one. And what's this? A little thirst trap at the end, an attempted thirst trap. But you just look like you're being arrested. It's like one of those cringe TikToks when they're up against the wall and they're like looking back like, oh no, let me go. Oh dear. Oh, Bash. Terrible. That's a good one though. Alright, onward. That's the wrong button. There we go. Our little coding friend. Wait, what was Bash's tagline? Live life to the full. Yeah, God. Alright. Lucas's. I'm so much cooler online, aren't we all? Question mark. 4 posts, 81,000 views, 4,000 followers. Lucas, what's going on? Oh, okay, your dusty laptop USB port. Sure. That's my drink, that is. Having a little coffee, a little mochaccino by the looks of things. Some more keyboards. I like technology. And a cute picture. Oh, this is when his hair's shorter. Wait, wasn't this guy with the shorter hair, wasn't he in a previous game we played? I feel like he was in that book one that we played. Maybe. Or maybe it was someone who just looked like him. I get people confused sometimes. Okay. It's a cute profile. I don't see why you got 4,000 followers, but maybe it's your technology stuffs, you know. Hazel, recovering book addict. 5 posts, 245 views, 32 followers. Not a lot going on there. It's a cute picture. It's very cute. Oh, solo. Oh God. Oh, I accidentally clicked like on it. Oh, that's so embarrassing. They're going to get a notification. They've seen you're stalking their socials. You now have to engage. Them's the rules. Sorry. That's a misclick and embarrassing. Don't cling to a mistake. All right. A little bit of a hint of the law, perhaps. It's a cute picture, but it's also a little awkward. Have the courage to be disliked. We're doing the whole quotes on Instagram. I mean, I like them myself. I like a good quote. But this is kind of not a good... It's kind of ugly. If I was scrolling that in the night times, blinded, you know? Ask for a second date. Alright, who should we date? A whole stream of Morph rating people's socials. I mean, I would feel so bad if it was real. I like that I get to get away with it because it's a game. If it was an actual thing, I would just feel bad and be like, oh, that's lovely. That's lovely Instagram you've got there. What's that? A picture of your dinner? Ah, wonderful. So we're between these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go through and see what you guys thought. So Jake was the teacher. I'm curious to see what you guys thought of Jake, the teacher who has no socials. I thought he was really plain. I'm curious to see eventually what his ending is and whether he has secrets or if he has some more depth to him. But he seemed kind of judgy, kind of condescending. So I'm not like super keen to get in there with him. But what did you think between 1 and 10 for how much we should date Jake? It's going to be tough. He's the only other one that was kind of a bit of a mystery. All those scores. Okay, Bash. What do you guys think of Bash 1, 2, 3? With his banter. He got the banter. He's a big stag do boy. It's this one. Hey, you want to go on a second date? That's how he shows up to your second date. That's him at the window. He's late, running off of the bus. Here, geez. Okay. Some higher scores. Yeah, the chemistry, honestly, was there for those two. And I will say this, if you do want to see the second date, we did do it in the demo, and it's a good date. I was not a fan of Bash during the demo, but he really I feel like he won us over in the second date when we did it. So I want to see his third date at some point. We have Lucas, our sweet little coder boy, to take on a second date. Where are we at with Lucas? 1 to 10s. Would you go on a second date? He is rich. That's in the, could be in the plus or in the negative column, honestly. Could be in the pros or the cons, depending on how you look at things. But high scores, yeah, he was very sweet. I feel like you would explore it because it would be worth hanging out with, and I feel like that's one of those, at the very least, you might end up with a good friend out of that. So it'd be worth going to and seeing what he's all about. And then Hazel, the girl at the bar. I like that it seems we can actually fail the dates and not get a second date because that other guy's not here. So I actually got all of the first dates. Just too good at playing Ryan. 10s. Okay, so I feel like for our first run, we'll go second dates with these, and then it's going to be a bit of a knockout for seeing who we end up, hopefully on a third date with if we actually do well. And we'll save these two for another time. I'll probably make like quick videos of them or something. And Hazel. Oh, she breathed in some dust and coughed. There we go.
Hello. You. Sorry about. Gosh. Yeah, I'll just sit down. To be honest, I do value a good handshake. You know, especially since we wasn't allowed to during COVID.
I'm gonna now greet all people in the future just by standing over their shoulder and clearing my throat.
How was your lockdown?
Not much different to my usual routine. Yeah, just got a lot of work done.
It was a really surreal time.
Same, dude.
Yeah.
Big
It's
same.
weird looking back at it.
Anyway, we lived it. We don't need to talk about it.
Exactly.
Should we get some drinks?
Yeah, let's get some drinks. What for that? Like these are quite deadly metal straws as well.
Yeah, I think you put your eye out with one.
You not a bread person.
I love bread, but I'm saving myself. I think you need vinegar, though.
Really?
A bit tangy.
So, how have you been? You had a good week?
Yeah, it's been all right. It's one of those. So, how about a bit of game time?
Oh, what? Are you not enjoying the conversation?
If you hate it, we can stop.
That jumper's
Yeah,
cute.
I'm down for that.
Okay. Never have I ever.
Oh, well, never have I ever played Never Have I Ever.
Okay. Never have I ever catfished anyone.
What do? You drink if you didn't?
Wait, I'm not a complete creep, okay? It was in year 7, and I messaged this girl online pretending to be a bodybuilder from Southend.
Oh no.
To be fair, I think I did the same during my MySpace days.
I feel like
MySpace.
we've all wanted to be someone else at some point in our life.
It's
Who
called
was you?
A
roleplay.
Swedish child model called Heidi.
Oh,
Anyway, moving on. Your turn.
okay. Never have I ever gone viral.
Technology-based questions.
You started it.
Not a complaint, just an observation.
Gotcha.
It's a weekly occurrence, baby. What can I say? Have you ever gone viral? We're a healthcare professional, my friend. We have not. But I think he will have. Right? Yes? Maybe? No? But also, what would she say if we said yes? Maybe she, like, had an accident or got pranked or something. I want to know the story.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
I hopped on the trend of cooking like crazy recipes and presenting them as normal. My pesto s'mores got people outraged.
That was you? Oh my god. You presented them so immaculately that
That's hilarious.
I actually wanted to make them.
Shut up.
No, seriously. I wanted to be internet famous when I was little, or an astronaut.
You would have got to wear the suit.
No, I would have been sick in the suit because I can't handle being spun on a roundabout, let alone going to space. Yeah, one can dream, I suppose.
My turn. Never have I ever.
I just want to say that this game is a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
I thought he
Just wanna
totally
mention
would
it,
have.
That's all I want to say.
As well.
Oi, I'm being serious.
Can't promise that. I'm really sorry. Never have I ever.
Ooh, what should we ask him? Fancied someone of the same sex or made the first move? I feel like the first move question is getting to the bottom of how experienced are you, my friend? You know? There's vibes of perhaps not getting out a lot, and we want to see where we're at with that, rather than just like, do you like people, you know? What's up, Zion? Welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. First move. Yeah, let's see what he says. I feel like that's kind of, we're getting, the story here is like the introvertedness.
Made the first move.
No? I'm sure that doesn't surprise you.
So I guess if anything were to happen between us, it would be me instigating it. Which is totally cool.
Shall we move on?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Maybe he doesn't want anything to happen.
Never have I ever...
If anything did, I think you'd eat him alive, Misha, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I just, pondering my options. That's all.
Aw, be patient, Misha.
Shit, I drank what I'm not supposed to.
Oh, well, that's quite all right. Thank you for your patience. I've got one. Never have I ever lied on a dating app.
Okay, quite similar to the catfishing one, but it's a good one. Is this your way of telling me that you have? No. Oh, you so have.
Have a drink. I want to see what you would have lied about.
Oh,
join in with his little deceptions.
I once pretended to be Australian and said I lived in Melbourne because I thought it would make me sound more exotic.
Oh, what? What, did it work?
No. They just said they didn't want to date someone halfway across the world. That's my terrible Australian accent.
Okay, noted.
What about you? Have you lied on an app?
Yeah, I told someone I wasn't living at home when I was. I just find that females don't like men that live with their parents.
You're overthinking it. Like, yeah, we like independence.
Not females.
If I liked you enough, I think
not
I'd
the F word.
I don't live at home anymore.
I know.
Yeah. I already told you that, didn't I?
Yeah. Show off.
Shall we do one more each?
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, never have I ever.
Do you really have to say never have I ever at the start of every question?
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Okay, I didn't make the rules. I won't argue.
Never have I ever.
Ooh, broken someone's heart or stolen. Again, getting to the bottom of things. I can't imagine he has been a heartbreaker. I feel like stealing, he might be a little hacker or something. He might have hacked in and stolen the proof of aliens into the FBI's, man. Yeah. Oh, but maybe we want to find out more about his romantic interests. What do we go with? What should we do? Someone broken heart or stolen? I feel like the heart one, or maybe we just steer the conversation away from that stuff for a potential third date because he seemed quite uncomfortable with it. Oh dear. He was uncomfortable talking about it. He was, but then we need some drama. We need to get to the bottom of these people's stories. Are you a heartbreaker? I'm going to feel terrible, aren't I?
Broken someone's heart. Casanova, tell me everything.
So I was 7 years old.
Oh.
I was at a summer camp and I'd been holding hands with this girl the whole week. And she just started writing me letter after letter after letter and I didn't reply to any of them. And then my mum got a very strongly worded letter from her mum.
Bloody hell. You ghosted someone by post, that's brutal.
Yeah, I felt terrible.
I'm sure she's recovered by now.
Yeah, she has. Found her on social media.
Happily married?
Supermodel.
Oh, unlucky Lucas.
Okay, never have I ever stood someone up on a date.
That's not how this works.
Oh, gosh. Messed that up, haven't I?
It's fine, we'll go with it.
Okay, what about you?
Stood someone up? I didn't think you would have, Misha. You don't seem like the type to stand someone up.
Never done it.
What, you've never stood someone up on a date?
Why would you stand someone up?
I didn't realise it's a very shitty thing to do. I'm not trying to justify my actions.
I'm just glad you made it here.
It was someone that I'd met on an online forum. We made plans and I just pied her off.
I feel bad for her and I don't even know her. She probably goes back there every night just on the off chance you'll turn up.
I still feel terrible, and it was 5 years ago.
Sitting at the same table, ordering the same drink.
You're not making me feel much better. She really didn't deserve that.
She died.
I love
Sorry,
the
what?
smell of mint.
Really, I hate it.
Really?
I'm not a herb person. I love a bit of fake lavender.
Oh, you can put them in a museum to be like, hey, kids.
This was
is...
lavender, like they do with dodos.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's
that game
like
was probably
technology.
more fun
I'm against artificial plants.
and interesting than all of the other date games,
But I mean,
though.
they do last forever.
Oh, okay, that's 1+.
At least we weren't asking each other riddles. Oh, hello.
It's that time.
Hello, what's going on with the bill? The slow reach, as in, will you offer? Will we split? Will I pay? Where do you guys stand on this? If you went on a first date with someone, would you expect them to pay? Would you think, like, here's the thing. Do you think, let's just say it, like, do you think if a guy wants to pay for the date, and let's say it's a first date, and the guy is like, oh no, I'll get this. Is it a case of, I feel like if then someone says, oh no, we'll split it, it's like, you can just be like, yeah, sure. If they insisted really strongly, like where it's like one of those funny things now, where sometimes people could be funny potentially about it, where they're like, no, I 100% want to pay, and also they'd be offended that you offered, or I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's a tough one, man. It's like things are changing on this now, but I mean, I would always offer personally, if it was just, I think if you take anyone out, you sort of offer to get it as like a, oh, I'll get this kind of thing. It's just like a natural kind of response, I think. It's just like a polite thing to do. And then if they came back and offered to split it, it's like, yeah, that's fine too. I'd maybe like, you insist once and be like, no, it's fine, because maybe they're just being polite and you're being polite. And then they're like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, you can if you want to. And then you're like, cool, I got this. And then it's fine. But I don't know. These are the hoops. These are the hoops that you must jump through. But if I like them, if it was bad, slow reach, like let me get a free drink and dinner out of this. Team split, unless they're super cool, then I'd pay. Split, 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 split. Wow, so many splits. Slow reaching, split, 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 split. Wow, lots of splits. Okay. Read the energy. That's a good answer. Depends who asked. Split if discussed in advance. For the most part, that's fine. Default as a split. Plan to split, but if either party wants to insist, that's fine. Offer to pay, I'll let you pay. Otherwise, split. Yeah. Let's do the slow reach and see how he does this, because as sweet as he seems, the F word did come out, and I'm like, my man, what kind of podcasts are you watching? Let's see how you handle this situation. This is a test for you.
You don't have to slow reach.
Oh, well, don't call me out on it.
A receipt, not a bill.
What do you mean? Neither of us have paid.
I know. It's on the house. I help them out with their tech support every now and then, so that's their way of saying thank you.
Oh, you really are an expert. And I wasn't slow reaching, by the way.
Okay.
I have nerve damage in that arm.
Do you want me to wait for your cab?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to reach very slowly, or I'll pull something. Oh, he did open the door for us, though. I mean, it went well. There's no fireworks. But I would want to see what would happen on a third date. God, I need more intrigue on these second dates. It makes it so difficult to choose.
I've read that one too.
Any good?
She dies at the end.
No. Why would you say that?
She doesn't. You've been here long?
Yes, actually. But I'm always painfully early. It's kind of my thing. What about you? What's your timekeeping like?
Oh, straight in with the analytics.
I've been staring at spreadsheets all day. Gathering data's become my second nature.
Listen, you got to be honest. Late to everything. I feel like you'd probably want to be on time to dates.
I'm always late. Takes me ages to get out the door.
You weren't late today?
I think that's because the clock on my oven's like 30 minutes fast. I've not fixed it yet.
I always think being early makes a good impression.
Well, I'm glad I'm making one then.
Yeah, by accident.
Ask about work or compliment the outfit? Compliment the outfit, because it is a cute top.
I love your outfit.
Oh, thanks. It was it was a gift.
Dungarees. You cannot go wrong with dungarees.
I know. Just chuck them on.
Life uniform, right?
Absolutely. Do you own a lot of dungarees?
I have like 10
Love the
pairs of
sleeves.
dungarees.
I have about 3, and I think that's enough. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you've taken the biscuit there.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologise.
Should we get a drink?
Yes, definitely. What do you fancy?
Maybe a cosmopolitan.
Oh, I haven't had one in ages.
Okay.
Excuse me. No.
Snap.
Can I get 2 cosmopolitans, please?
That would have sexy, that. Hey, love.
I wouldn't be able to stop. I'll just be doing the accent all night.
Eye contact.
Don't like
Hate
mint.
it.
Don't like mint.
I don't like them at all.
I like that. Okay, this might sound silly.
I love silly.
Great. My uncle made up this holiday game called Where Do You Stand? So like one person brings up a topic and then it leads to like a debate or a discussion or an argument.
Okay, can I go first?
Be my guest.
Right, let me think. Right. Where do you stand on one-night stands?
Yeah, never played that one with the family before.
Big questions are better with this game.
You've played it before? Uncle Jim said he made it up.
Uncle Jim lied.
Rude.
Where do you stand? You'd be very brave to play that game on a first date because just like people don't like any differing of opinions these days. So you'd be very brave to put yourself out there with any kind of opinion. Where do you stand? Are you for them or against them? I feel like either way, this would prompt a debate because if you say you're for something like a one-night stand, there is like an inherent judgment in that, and it sounds like you don't want anything more serious. And if you're against them, then you sound like a prude. That should just be something that's kind of like a middle ground on, where it's like judge it on its own merits each time sort of thing. Let's say that we're looking for love and we ain't doing them.
Personally, I place a lot of importance on who I have sex with. Plus, I have too many safety concerns to get busy with a stranger.
Or what about a one-night stand with someone you know and trust?
For me, for it to only happen once, it sort of implies regret afterwards, and that doesn't sound so fun to me.
Fair enough. I've only had great experiences with them. Each one tells its own little story.
I mean, if it works for you, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, drop the
all right, let me think of a
conversation.
topic.
Right, well, don't think too well because your brain might explode.
What do I want to hear your opinion on?
Mirror selfies or tattoos? Misha, you got to come up with something better than that when she had an absolute zinger like one night stands, which prompts some sort of debate. Mirrors and tattoos? Tats, I guess? Who cares about selfies?
Tattoos. Where'd you stand?
Okay, I haven't got any personally, but I've also nothing against them. What about you?
Nada. I'm a blank canvas as of now. Would you get any?
No.
Even if something meant a lot to you?
Yeah, I think especially if it means something to me. Like, because if you've got something on your body and you can see it every day, doesn't it sort of lose its significance? Like, if I was going to get one, I'd get something really cool, just so I could look at it.
That's an interesting view.
Okay, my turn.
These games
Okay.
really kill their chemistry.
Peace and war. Where do you stand?
Oh, that's a big one. Are you going to draw any, like, big conclusions from my answer here?
Yeah. No, quite possibly I will, yeah.
Great, okay.
Peace and war. Oh yeah, I'm all for war. I'm part of the military-industrial complex, babe. What? I love a bit of war, me. Yeah, listen. Oh, nothing makes me happier than turning on news and seeing new wars broken out somewhere in the world. Oh, God. I choose peace.
Peace, obviously.
Why, obviously?
Well, why'd I support senseless killings for the whims of politicians?
Military conflict's never going away. It's a sad fact of life, but I think accepting it and making sure it's done in the right context is the only way forward.
Which would be...
Well, we're not going to get into that now. We'll be here all night. Besides, the world needs pacifists to make sure we're not starting wars over anything and everything.
Hey?
My turn.
Oh, here we go. What are you going to ask? What are you dying to hear my opinion on?
Who's for war, Hazel? Ask about drugs or exercise. Oh, God. Let's ask about drugs. I mean, exercises. You're being a yawn, Misha. It's just, you know.
Drugs. Where do you stand?
Obviously, irresponsible drug use is a disaster, but I think we all know the qualities of medicinal marijuana.
So that's a yes to drugs?
Some.
Good to know.
Morning or evening?
For taking drugs or just like in
No,
general?
just in general.
Okay, pretty straightforward.
Or so you think. The complexity comes in your reasoning.
Evening. Just for living? Just for like being... I mean, there's something nice to a morning, like an early morning, but I'm just not a morning person. It's just hard, you know? But on the occasions where you're up and it's like early and you feel good, it's nice, you know? Personally, mystery answer C. It's that post-midnight, the after-midnight vibes. That's the real stuff. Let me tell you. If you can get up at if you can be around at those hours and doing stuff, that's the peace. When the rest of wherever you are in the world is asleep, and there's nothing to happen. There's no emails to pop in. There's no nothing. That's the nice time.
I'm a night owl.
And I'm a morning person. We're completely compatible.
How does that work?
Because we complement each other. It's like yin and yang.
Okay.
It's like if we were together in the Dark Ages, one of us would be there to hunt in the morning and one of us would be there to watch the fire at night.
So I'll make the dinner and you get us coffee.
That sounds like a very good deal to me.
And then we'd both be burnt for being
I feel like I
bitches.
can be quite open with you. Do you want to tell the truth? Or is that ridiculous?
No, I like it. But you go first.
Okay.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm addicted to cigarettes.
You're a smoker.
It started last year when I was going through a really stressful period of my life.
COVID related?
Yeah. But in my defence, I'm weaning myself off them, and my next resolution for the new year is to give them up completely. Okay, your turn.
Oh, no, I'm still thinking of one.
Okay, here we go.
I like the way it was
3,
like,
2, 1.
I killed a man. What? Sorry. Sorry, something on the same sort of bounds as smoking. Right. I've got a gambling addiction. It was like too much. Never been in love, never dated a woman. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Do we have this be her first lady date or never been in love? I feel like never been in love's kind of sad, isn't it? To have never been in love. Never have even like crushed so hard you thought you were in love or something. It's kind of a bit of a what's gone on there, but I don't know. What do? Which one? I guess let's go this way and see if we can't bring this back with some sort of like, bring me into this world, Hazel. Come on.
I've never been with a woman before.
I'm your first.
No, I've dated women before, but I've never been in like a long-term relationship.
Honestly, I don't care who you've dated.
Okay, good, because I was so nervous telling you that. Cheers.
Snap. She's a lot cuter out of the beret. London.
I'll let Uncle Jim know the game was a success.
Please do.
Oh, thanks.
Let Jim know that he ruined your potential relationship.
Misha, I don't normally ask this, but would you be all right to cover my part? I'm just in a really hard spot financially.
The whole thing.
If you won't mind.
Oh, no!
It would really help me.
Oh, that's such a bad move. Because also, this place looks pretty fancy, and you were like encouraging us to order drinks and stuff. You should have made it clear. If that's the situation, then it should have been made clear at the beginning, I feel like. Where it's like, oh, I don't really have much. Just want to like go halves on a pizza somewhere or something, or should we just like get a bottle of wine and go and sit by the river? But no, we're in a fancy bar drinking whatever we were drinking with the Cosmos and all the rest of it. And now you're dropping this. You're dropping this. That's like a bad one, right? That's like a, ooh. It's like a, aye. Even if you're really getting on with someone, it's like a bad sign. I don't want to say red flag as much as just bad, like a turn off, you know? It's like a, like it's fine if you're struggling, but you got to be upfront about it at the beginning. You know. What's up, Nastok? Thank you. Glad you're here. She should have started with that. Say no. I feel like you can't say no. If someone puts you in that position as well, you kind of have to, don't you? You have to be like, sure, but then also you're gonna think about it.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, Misha. Sorry for being such a stickler.
Is it rent day or something?
Yeah, well, that, and I've had to take a bit of unexpected time off work recently, so.
Oh, well, I hope you get back to the office soon.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and maybe stop going on dates that you can't afford. All
I
right,
had a
bye.
really lovely time.
I'm right back at you.
I'm gonna head off. I just need to wait for my taxi.
I'll wait with you if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm really sorry. I would love to wait with you, but I've got to go. I've got to head home.
Oh, it's okay.
Text me when you're home, though, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Oh, it's an emergency. I feel like she's caring for someone. Something has happened.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to ask you something.
What?
Very important.
Oh,
You ready?
no.
Well, I'm going to ask you either way if you're ready or not.
Go.
Who is getting the call for the third date?
Oh my god.
Do it now.
Who should we go on a third date with? Oh, it's difficult. Oh god. There's 100% a story with Hazel, right? Hello? Where's the lad? He rejected us? That was a bad date? It didn't go well? The only thing that happened was we didn't have the same sips as things. What? That was a cute date. Was it the slow reach? Was it the slow reach? What was it? The only things that happened on that date that were bad were things that he had done. Breaking little hearts and stuff. Oh. Well, that's crazy. Wow, imagine if we're lucky we had any dates, if that's how harsh it's been. What? I'm offended. The slow reach. That's what I get for being a female, I guess.
Yeah. I'm good, thanks. You?
I shouldn't have brought up sex stuff.
Oh, yeah, of course you are. Look, I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out again. I know this really lovely place. Oh my god, amazing. Yeah, that's...
I'm sorry, Misha. I tried to avoid this for you because I feel like it's going to be a
text
sad story, but, you know, here we go.
Bye. Did it.
You excited?
Yeah, maybe.
I love it.
Love it.
How excited?
Really excited.
Yeah?
She's like, well, I only had one option, so I'm taking the broke girl out again.
Hello. Hi.
What's your present?
Oh my god, thank you.
Right.
Do you bring reading material on all your dates or just...
Only the ones I like. And this one is my latest obsession.
Giving someone a book to read is kind of a cute
Oh,
idea.
sorry. My sister, Megan, she's on a date tonight. She's absolutely breaking it. Do you mind if I just give her a call?
Go for it.
Hey, babe, you okay?
It's like sharing.
You almost there? Yeah, I'm with her now.
Cute little bows,
No, don't
cute.
apologise. She doesn't mind. No, honestly, she doesn't mind.
Don't speak for
All right, would
me.
you feel better if I put you on speakerphone? Okay. Misha, meet Megan.
Hi, Megan.
You're right, Misha. Sorry I'm stealing hairs from you.
No,
It's fine.
I'm nearly at the bar. Sweating like a glass blower's arse.
Are you quite an anxious person?
Not usually. Right, hairs?
Yeah, not at all.
I'm meeting them off a dating app, which I never do. Swipe, yes. Flirt, yes. Write unsolicited dick pics, sometimes. Meet in person, absolutely bloody not.
Well, I mean, if you're meeting them in a public place, then you can just bail if you feel uncomfortable.
Okay, thanks, Misha.
I said that.
Sorry, Hiz, just Misha sounds more legit than you. Okay, I'm going in. Reckon you could stay in my ears?
How would we do that?
My hair covers my wireless earphones. They won't notice.
This is some secret agent shit.
We got you, baby girl. Okay, so what's on your mind?
What do I do if they don't look like the pictures? Like a mahoosuve catfish?
I'm guessing you haven't video called or anything?
No. Or should I have?
Well, it might have been a good screening test, but it's a bit late now.
Honestly, I'd be like, let's order some popcorn. This is more fun than whatever date we were going to have. If you showed up and someone didn't look like their pictures, would you leave or stay? I guess in a way that's not, they're a completely different person. But if there was something about it where it's like, it's them, but you feel that it's catfished in some way, because obviously if they were a complete, like the pictures were totally fake, then you should just leave because it's like a danger. But if they just really didn't look like their pictures, like they took everything from an angle and you thought they were like 6 foot and then they were like really short or something like that, or heavy filters where it's kind of like orc, then I guess you just kind of, you don't even know what's real these days. It's like I watch, I've been working my way through The Circle on Netflix, and some of their pictures, I'm just like, that doesn't even look like you. And they actually have like straight up catfish in there, like people pretending to be other people. But I watched that show, and like some of the people who are being themselves, I'm like, I don't even know whether that's like them or not. It's like, filters are crazy. Stay.
Posting inaccurate pictures is a shit move, but there might be reasons.
Yeah, they could be really insecure.
Yeah, some people just don't get good photos of themselves. You know?
Also, just see,
Maybe give an hour and see what they're like.
That's a really considered approach.
A positive thinking, though, they will look as good as their pics.
Oh my god, it's them. I'm walking over. Hey, you! Oh my goodness, I am so glad you look like your pictures.
Oh, thanks, you too. Great to meet you, Megan.
First crisis avoided. Yeah. Why are we whispering? They can't hear us.
That's true, actually.
Shall we get some drinks?
Oh, sure, yeah. This place does the best espresso martinis. I'll get us a couple.
Did they just order for you, Megan? Nah, it's a bit of a red flag for me, that.
Yeah. Espresso martinis sound good?
Espresso martinis.
You don't even like those. They give you the shits.
I don't know. Okay, so it wasn't a red flag up to the point that he corrected how she said espresso. But it's like, if I showed up somewhere and they were like, oh my god, this place does like the best mocha, or this place's ribs are amazing, like let's get that and share. I feel like that's not them ordering for you. That's like, oh, I'm gonna get these so you can like check these out, and if you want to get anything else, feel free to get anything else. But then he did espresso, so it probably is bad. But also he's just like sharing what it is. I feel like that's not what it is, but if you give someone the benefit of a doubt, you could totally just be, oh, this place does amazing crepes, like let's get a couple. Doesn't mean you can't order something else you want. I just want you to try that and share in it. But I don't know. What do you think? What's going on over here? Red flag. Not enough info. Didn't consult her at all. I feel like we should agree with our date too. We want to match a little bit here. She's the only one we've got.
I have to agree with Hazel. It's a bit controlling. Change the order if you want.
Actually, can I just get a gin and tonic instead?
Also, if they make her sick, that's fair.
That could have got messy.
Don't go along with
What's
it.
that lovely piece of information?
Just grabbed that last little bit of info.
I know this isn't the cool thing to say.
Cool schmool.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all day. It probably got me through work and that.
Oh, that's nice, right?
Meeting me. Your job must be shit.
I actually love it, but it's just that I never matched girls like you, so yeah.
Seems sweet. If you're Misha right now, you're like, is that Lucas? Is that where my other date went? Sounds like him.
Oh, they sound pretty genuine to me. I know how they feel.
Very smooth.
Like what I did there. Sorry, Megan. Show some appreciation. They'll like that.
Well, that's just my day.
We'll call it even then. So, Megan, what do you do for fun?
Yeah, I never know what counts as a hobby. Like, I scroll TikTok before bed every night. Does
Don't
that
we
count?
all?
I cook every day, but that's because I'd die otherwise.
Poor thing, she's rambling.
She's got to improve the chat.
What, like change the topic to something more interesting?
No. Small talk's good at this stage, Gotta get the flow going.
Acupuncture. I just did a course in it. There's a hobby of mine.
Well, then how can you progress the hobby chat?
I find acupuncture terrifying. Needles of all girths are a hard pass from me.
I see.
Ask about hobby, tell a story about your hobby. Just ask him about his hobby. It sounds like it's going terrible.
Return the interest, ask about their hobbies.
You sure?
A well-balanced two-way conversation is essential.
You know what? You tell me about your hobbies.
Yeah, sure. I'd say
Loves
my
her hats,
main
this girl.
passion is golf. I'm out on the green every chance I get.
Oh, no.
Evenings, weekends.
Oh,
You have
God.
all your own golf sticks and everything.
Golf clubs. I just got a new set, actually.
A
I
what?
really need to work on my chipping, so I paid a bit extra on a pro-level pitching wedge. And a sand wedge, for that matter. They're different, you see.
Oh, no.
And that's why she should have led the talking.
Look, come on, they're as bad as each other.
Aye.
So, if you know the espresso martinis here so well, is it your regular date spot?
Oh, God, no. I barely ever go on app dates. How about you?
Me,
What do people like to hear?
Depends, cook up both ways.
guys, please.
Who are you talking to?
What? No one did anything.
Oh, you need to save her.
He's like, hey, what's happening here? Date by committee. Truth or a lie? Truth. Just go with truth. At this point. Whatever it is. Yeah, he does keep correcting her. I feel like if someone says golf sticks and you go, golf clubs, then it's like, it's over.
Be honest, Megan. Don't get off on the wrong foot by lying.
Look, I'll be honest. I barely date at the best of times, let alone from apps. They scare me that I won't match up to my profile.
Well, Megan, you more than match up to me, and I feel honoured you took a punt on meeting me.
Do they actually?
Well, for sure. App dating feels like one big competition, so it's nice to feel unique.
2 seconds, Megan, I'm just going to pop to the loo.
Take your time.
I'm getting...
Okay, guys, I'm alone for a sec.
How'd you feel, baby girl?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm up for giving it
that
a half
he's
hour.
What do you want
not
to know
honest.
I think I've got it from here.
Love that from you. Debrief later tonight.
For sure. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, God, they're coming back. Gotta go. Bye.
Let me know how that goes. I'm glad she's giving me a shot. I mean, you never know.
You don't?
Well, in all that excitement, we forgot to order any food.
And drinks. Let's get to it.
Yes.
I think we need to go and save
Why is there
Megan
nobody up here?
Hello.
in person. He's definitely sneaking out the bathroom window.
I've got to say, you seem like a great friend to Megan more than anything else.
Well, if nothing else, I'm loyal to a fault.
What do you mean?
You know, I had to dash at the end of our last date.
Oh, yeah, I just assumed you had to run off to watch something on the telly.
Let me just show you.
Is that a tag?
Just let me explain.
What, that you're fresh out of prison?
No, I've not been to prison. I'm on bail pending trial.
A criminal.
ABH. I was out with Megan and then some guy groped her, so I walloped him one. Smashed him in the face, cracked his nose, blood everywhere. He got sent to hospital.
That's nothing to be proud of.
Calm
I'm
down,
not proud
Misha.
of it. But I would do it again in a heartbeat to protect people that I love. It does mean I still have to be in by 10 tonight.
Is this your first brush with the law, or?
I mean, I did some graffiti as a kid, but it's not like I go looking for that stuff.
It finds you?
Misha, I want you to know this is not the person that I am.
That's a shame, Hazel, because it's working. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's working. It's making you a lot more interesting and attractive than you were up to this point. Tell me more. Was there a lot of claret about the place when you hit the guide? Was it an instant break? Did you follow it up at all with some boots to the... Oh, right. Sorry. It's no problem, darling.
I've spent enough time with you to know that you're not a bad person. We just need to keep you out of trouble.
That won't be hard with someone like you. I was suspended from work because of the incident. I was supposed to go back last week, but my perspective's just changed. I realised that life can just change in the blink of an eye, so why would I want to go back to that rat race?
It's a fair reason, I
You
think.
don't like your job, do you?
No. But sadly, I've got bills to pay. What would you do in my shoes?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how disgruntled are you?
I'm a strong 15. I hate it.
It would be different if she was like, oh, I just felt like beating someone up. But in protection of someone, and in that situation, I'd be like, cool. Change, go for it, change your job.
I'd take the plunge and find a new job.
I just think that's too risky. I've got established at my current workplace. I've worked my way up. I've got a good salary.
How are we supposed to understand ourselves if we don't try different things? It's good for the soul. Change of pace, place, people.
Who's the fairy tale who has to be back by a certain time? Is it
Change is never as
Cinderella?
easy
That would be
as
her
you say,
nickname
as
from
much as
then
you
on,
think it
having to like run back because of
Especially
her
when you're an
anklet.
adult with responsibilities.
Oh, it's like your glass slipper on your ankle.
I am growing a massive food baby.
I've got one more mouthful of tiramisu here if you want to help me out.
Yeah, go on then.
Meow, choo choo.
You have a very resilient nature.
Moment ruined.
That would have been key defence to my judge.
Curfew alarm?
Yep. It was great seeing you again. I just want to know what your nature thinks about us.
Oh, that was very slick.
So slick.
I don't see a future. God, so harsh. I mean, honestly, aside from the being pro-war, like, it's fine. Let's explore it a little more, Hazel. That's something that needs to be delved into a little further, that you seem to be for war, which is a new one on me, but let's do it, eh?
I really like you, Hazel. You're beautiful and genuine and trustworthy. And I know you'll always have my back.
I really like you too, Misha. I really want to just run away and kiss you, but I've got to go.
Well, let's run together.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Misha and Hazel celebrated her tag coming off with a spontaneous weekend by the coast. They are planning many more to come. No kiss. Kiss and then run, at least. You sexy criminal. Thanks for watching. Let me know in a comment what you thought of the dates, who you would have picked, and what you thought of this game. I enjoyed it, and I appreciate that they went back and made an even bigger version of 5 Dates, which is one of my favourite FMV games. That's also on my channel, so if you want more FMV interactive movie dating goodness, you can go and watch the 5 Dates. I think there's 3 videos on the channel, and there's also the first part of 10 Dates if you haven't seen that already. But otherwise, please have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Good night.